Okay, so we're just going to use this video as like a little teaser video. Some of you guys, there's about 8 parts of this video series on this horse, Wild Eye, that I've already shot, and I'm working on upload and getting it onto YouTube. Some of you guys are asking. So we talked about, you know, if you guys send $50 in, you're going to get to see the whole process between this horse and then another horse, a sister to him. Some of you guys have already got part 1 and part 2. Part 3 is uploaded. I'm just not where I can get a signal to do that, and part 4 is there. So probably be getting parts 1 through 8 in the next day or 2. But just as a teaser there, let me show you guys what to do. So we're using my mule Hawk. And those of you guys who've seen part 1 and part 2, part 3, you guys will see this. This was the horse that was kicking really bad yesterday, would actually come out and try to meet you. Again, you can talk to on my friends list. Dennis Mangrum, this horse blasted him in the knees pretty bad off of a mare the other day. Kicked Jason Dickin. His son Isaac was riding him, kicked him twice really hard Sunday. 2 different times when Jason tried to come up and bring his son a Gatorade bottle and blasted him. And then in the videos yesterday, like I said, I didn't take a broke horse and say, well, here's a tip. You can do this and this is going to work. You're going to see the process on 2 horses from the start to the bottom till we get finished with it, so we can ride on a trail ride and they not kick. I want to show you the progress using those techniques that you're going to be getting sent to you. This will be day 2, and he's done nothing wrong today. At this point, we've been here about a half hour, and he has not kicked 1 single time, just so you know. I'm not saying he's not going to kick again. I'm not saying he's not out of it. But again, my goal is going to be, and he's not friends with this mule. He's never seen Hawk, never been around Hawk. This horse stays in a pasture on the far barn over there, and Hawk stays in a stall in the training barn over here. And then he's got a turn-down area back here. This is my work mule. So anyways, I'm going to show you Hawk. And like I said, it's not like he's friendly with Hawk or anything like that. So I'm going to make him trot and canter around the arena here. And I'm going to stay at a distance that he could kick me at if he wanted to, like he was yesterday. And my theory is, and we'll see here in a minute, is that he's not going to kick me. And what I'm training him to do is we're changing his way of thinking. He was thinking by nature that any time a horse comes in within 4 to 5 feet of him, that they're invading his space, he wants to defend his space, and so he kicks him. Again, this horse is extremely nice to people. Follows me around better than any horse that you know. I mean, or as good as any horse that you know. I mean, he follows me everywhere I go, does everything. So he's a very people-loving horse, and he would never kick anybody. He will kick every horse that gets within 5 feet of him. So we've pressured him from the outside and put him in a situation where anytime that I'm on the outside sucks. But if he will allow me to come within 3 to 4 feet of him and come up here and touch him by the shoulders, everything in his life becomes easy. But if he simply stands still and lets me and the other horse or mule get beside him, then instead of us invading his space, that's where he's going to get to relax. That's where everything is going to be better. That's where nothing's going to be happening. It's going to be sure. So instead of kicking things away from him, he's going to actually welcome them to come to him. So we're setting him up for that, and I want you guys to see how it is on just the second day. Okay, so we go ahead and move him out. One thing I'll do with this whip, not whipping him, but I'll keep right here, and I'm going to keep aggravating his tail, his hind legs, his flanks, anything that might encourage him to want to kick at something. I'm just going to keep Hawk back here slightly behind his shoulders. Now he wanted to stop, and actually that was good, because did you see what he did? If you guys don't understand what he did, he was saying, hey, let me stand by you and let's knock this off. But he's already got in his head, his decision that he made right then was, instead of trying to kick me or run me off, was actually to want me to let him. But I didn't let him just yet. I'm going to keep driving him around just a couple more times. But he's wanting me to now, so I already know. Now, that's his thought process. Okay, so now when I'm going to drop Hawk up to his shoulder this time. As Hawk moves forward to his shoulder, that's going to tell him that he can slow down. See? Because I bring my body up to his shoulder. And that takes that pressure, that rear pressure, okay? Now I'm going to ease up in front of him. I'm just going to take my whip, touch his shoulder like this. Once this. All right, we're going to go around again. Closer the whole time. Okay, now. Come around, Randy, we can see the look on his ears and stuff. So I took that whip and just stuck it in the fence, made a real light little stopping thing. Now once he's got stopped, I can do that. So now I'm just going to encourage him with my hands here. Let me get this out of his way. I'm just going to pull him over here. Like this. Nice and close. And you can see like his ears are relaxing now, and I'm going to reassure him by rubbing on him and rubbing on his neck that having something next to you is a good thing. And you can see with him, he's more willing to come over here close. Like Hawk's not aggressive or mean or anything. He just don't really understand why this thing wants to be so close. So I'm having to reassure Hawk that that's where I want him to be. So anyway, see now his ears are getting forward and he's relaxing knots. Now see I can jack with his tail over here, come around in his flanks, anything. And that's after one day of working with him on that. And like I said, yesterday in the videos, he was kicking and blasting us. And today, we're teaching him that having another horse beside you is a good and positive thing, using the techniques that I showed you in the other earlier videos. You guys are getting them. Don't worry. You're going to get the whole series all the way to this point. If you guys have not got them yet, go ahead and get signed up for it, and I'll get them to you. And like I said, you'll see a big change in their attitude in no time at all. See, so now when I ride around here, don't trust him. And there you go. Like I said, he's went from kicking and blasting at us to being able to get him up here right beside him and get some stuff done in one day. And I don't think we used any techniques that anybody can't use. And you guys are going to see there's a lot of options on how to do that. Blocking. There you go, guys.